When we talk about the classic G-Shock design, we usually imagine a tough square digital watch like the DW5000, DW5600, and similar models. But in 1989, Casio created something different. The G-Shock AW500 was the first analog digital G-Shock. At that time, many people believed that analog hands and moving parts were too fragile for a shock-resistant watch. The AW500 changed that idea. And today, we have the modern revival, the Casio G-Shock AW500E. Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. The packaging is quite standard. Inside the carton box, you get the manual and warranty papers. Then there is the classic G-Shock tin box with the watch and padding inside. One small but fun detail is the word quirks printed on the dial. Many modern analog digital watches have removed this text, but Casio kept it here. This detail was also present on the original 1989 model. First thing you notice about the AW500E is the shape. It is round, very round. This was a bold decision in 1989 because early G-Shocks were famous for their square designs. The original designer, Kazuyo Kawashima-san, wanted something different. Instead of looking like a piece of military equipment, the AW500 had a softer and more balanced appearance. The result is a simple and timeless design. The bezel has a subtle pattern, adding some texture without making the watch look busy. The front of the watch is very clean. The markings are simple. The decorations are minimal. Everything feels practical, balanced, subtle, and carefully designed. On the paper, the AW500E looks like a large watch. The measurements are 55.2 mm lug to lug, 47.7 mm wide, 14.7 mm thick, and it weighs 58 grams. Those numbers sound big, but on the wrist, the visual experience is different. The slanted bezel and smaller dial create a visual illusion. The watch looks large from the side, but it actually wears closer to a medium-sized watch. The resin case also keeps the weight very low. On my almost 7-inch wrist, it feels comfortable, although slightly bulky. It is also quite light and easy to wear throughout the day. The dial is one of the strongest parts of this watch. It has a very unique layout. Large printed numbers appear at 15, 30, and 45 minutes. At the top, there is a triangle marker at 12 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock, there is a small digital display. Around the dial is a black chapter ring with numbers for hours 13 to 24. The design is clean and has a strong vintage character. However, there are some problems. The red skeleton hour hand looks amazing, but because the dial is black, the red color can become difficult to see in certain light conditions. The minute hand also has a long arrow-shaped tail. It is said that this design was created to balance the look. When both hands point upward at 12 o'clock, the lower part of the dial does not look empty. However, in daily use, this tail or counterweight is quite long and can sometimes confuse your eyes. Another issue is the digital display. When the hands move through the lower part of the dial, they can cover the digital window. So the design is beautiful, but it is not always the easiest watch to read. The case uses tough resin, just like many other G-Shock watches. The finish is smooth and matte. The bezel sits higher than the glass, creating strong protection against impacts. The watch uses mineral glass. It is not sapphire crystal, but it is a reliable choice for this type of watch. The resin strap feels flexible and comfortable. The metal buckle feels solid and well made. One interesting detail is the strap connection. The strap flows directly into the case with a steep angle. This creates a sleek and unique silhouette. As a note, the watch uses standard 16mm G-Shock lugs, so strap changes are possible, but it seems a bit difficult to find a replacement strap. The AW500E has 4 buttons. 2 on the left are the hand setting and the mode buttons. 2 on the right are the adjust and light buttons. The buttons are hidden under the bezel design. From the front, you almost cannot see them. This keeps the round shape very clean. To use them, you simply move your fingers slightly lower. The button action feels good with the right amount of spring feedback. These buttons do not have aggressive textures like some of modern G-Shocks. Instead, They follow the simple and round design theme of the watch. However, most of the button labels are located on the backplate. For new users, this can be a little confusing at first because the layout is not immediately obvious. The AW500E has the famous G-Shock 200-meter water resistance. It uses a CR2016 battery. The battery life is impressive, around 7 years. This is one of the biggest improvements compared with the original model. The original AW500 used an SR927W battery with around 3 years of battery life. The digital display has several modes. First is the calendar. It shows the date and has a full automatic calendar up to the year 2099. Next is the time mode. You can choose between a 12-hour and 24-hour format. After that, there is a daily alarm. You can set an alarm whenever you need it. However, unlike many other G-Shocks, there is no hourly signal or chime. Next is the stopwatch. It measures hundredths of a second for the first 60 minutes. After that, it changes to 1 second accuracy, with the maximum measurement is 24 hours. However, it does not have a split time function. The final mode is dual time. You can set another time zone with hour and minute. After that, the watch returns to the calendar mode. The analog hands move every 20 seconds. They follow the internal digital time, but there is one important limitation. The hands do not automatically synchronize. If you change the digital time, the hands will not automatically move to the correct position. You need to manually adjust the hands. This feels very old school, and it may not be the best choice for frequent travelers. Changing the time for daylight saving adjustments is also not the most convenient experience. For people who often change time zones, this can be a little frustrating. The AW500E uses an EL backlight. This is a modern improvement because the original release did not have a backlight at all. The glow is nice, however, it only lights the small digital screen. The watch has lume on the tips of the hands, but the glowing area is very limited. In complete darkness, this is not one of the strongest G-Shock watches. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. On the positive side, it has beautiful retro design, it has unique round G-Shock identity, the lightweight and comfortable wearing experience, the excellent 7-year battery life, and the hidden buttons and protective bezel design. On the other side, there are also things you might want to consider. The red hour hand can be difficult to read. The hands can block the digital display. No countdown timer, no hourly chime, no split time stopwatch, weak night visibility, and manual analog hand adjustment. The AW500E is not a specification monster. It is not trying to compete with modern G-Shock releases like the GA100 or GA010. Instead, it offers something different. A unique shape, a connection to G-Shock story, and a strong retro feeling. If you buy this watch, you are buying the design and the story, not the maximum number of features. This is a watch for people who appreciate design, history, and character. If you want more functions with an analog digital design, take a look at the Casio G-Shock GA2100. It offers a slimmer profile, better lighting, a countdown timer, and automatic hand adjustment. If you want a more traditional G-Shock experience, the DW5600E is another great option. It keeps the classic square design and offers more practical digital functions. Or if you have a bigger budget, you can also consider the AWM500. It uses a steel case, solar power, and offers many more features such as 5 alarms, hourly chime, countdown timer, and more. It gives you a tougher and more premium version of the same round G-Shock concept. The Casio G-Shock AW500E is a watch with a very specific purpose. It is not the most advanced G-Shock, it is not the most practical, but it has something many watches do not have: character. It carries the spirit of the original 1989 AW500 and brings a unique shape to the modern G-Shock collection. If you want a watch that stands apart from the usual rugged tactical look, and you love the late 1980s Japanese design, the AW500E is a very special choice. That's all my review of the Casio G-Shock AW500E. If you enjoy deep watch reviews, please like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching and have a great day.